Welcome to the future of AI computing. Today we're going to jump into Chutes, Subnet 64 on Bittensor network. They are a decentralized platform that is revolutionizing how we scale, deploy, and run AI models. Whether you're a developer, business, or just an AI enthusiast, Chutes is changing the game, so let's jump into it. Alright, so today we're going to jump into Chutes, Subnet 64 on Bittensor network. Let's jump into it here. So take a look at their website here. So basically, they're a Subnet 64 and Bittensor network. It's a serverless AI compute platform that lets anyone deploy and scale AI models in seconds. So really fast, adaptable, and of course the cost is less with this. So if you think about it, being that it's decentralized in the way that they've set up their platform, the cost is extremely low, about 90% lower than centralized computing systems, because being that this is decentralized, this is run by miners, so the miners of the network actually run the platform, and so the platform saves money by having the miners do the work, and they don't have to run servers themselves to do this. So you can check out the website here. You can see they work with DeepSeek on their platform and a bunch of other models that are running on this platform, but there are no complex, no infrastructure. They have no dev headaches, just a simple API and SDK or browser interface to run everything from large language models to image synthesis. So there's a lot of things that they can do. So take a look at their platform here. Run AI models in seconds on decentralized infrastructure. So anyone can deploy models on this infrastructure because it is decentralized. So anyone can deploy infrastructure on here. So you can go ahead and run LLMs and custom code on here. It's simple, efficient, and most importantly powerful, with built-in performance monitoring and cost optimization, and you can start deploying immediately on here. So they're built for performance and reliability. Experience a platform designed with developers in mind. So their interface makes AI deployable and accessible to everyone, like I said, and they have a robust infrastructure that is running this, and they have miners that are actually running the platform itself. So they have a secure network that's fully decentralized. So what are the advantages of this? Well, you can run large language models with this, and you can see on the platform here the LLMs, and you can basically go ahead and deploy on their platform with this. They also have image generation. So image generation is a big thing in artificial intelligence, so you can generate images on the platform. Also have video, text to speech, speech to text, music generation and audio generation on their platform. And so there's a lot of things that they have on their platform, a lot of advantages. So you can actually go up in the upper right hand corner and click on the docs button to read a little bit more about this. But you have privacy and control with this. So they leverage decentralized infrastructure like Bittensor. They minimize reliance on centralized providers, giving users more control over their data, and pair it with tools like Proxy Elite for enhanced stability and privacy. So if you kind of think of Chutes as kind of like an Amazon Web Services for artificial intelligence, but instead of being centralized, they're decentralized. So the advantages of that is there's more privacy involved and lower costs with that. So they can scale it much easier because they have a lot lower cost involved with being decentralized. So if you take a look at the Chutes token here, so this is currently just under $70. They launched it, I believe, at the beginning, either late May or early June when they launched this, if I remember correctly, but it was over $100 at one point, had a pullback, and now that the bull run is starting to pick up, the token's around $70. And the best part about this one is that it's a really low supply, so there's only 21 million tokens for the total supply. And if you take a look here, the current circulating supply is just over 1 million, so very, very low supply on this, much, much lower than Bitcoin currently. And then the max supply is the same as Bitcoin's max supply. So you can see kind of the price potential here at $70. The price potential on this could do really well, and it could take off really quickly. The market cap fully on this is currently only 88 million, so the market cap's pretty low on this for the fully diluted market cap. And with only 1 million tokens in supply, that's really low. So another thing that Chutes is doing is basically the revenue that they're generating from the platform is going into like a buyback program for the token. So that's their alpha token. They're doing a buyback on that, and so that revenue goes right into buying back the token. which basically stimulates the economy of the token, goes back to the miners, and people are staking on the platform, stuff like that. So it rewards the people involved in the community, so the profits go right back directly into the project itself. So that's another really cool thing about this and what they're doing. So if you take a look at this article here, it says Chutes achieves billions of tokens flowing through the open router daily. And this says over 1 billion tokens, but actually the numbers on this is like over 160 billion token daily on this. So kind of keep that in mind, that the demand for the platform is absolutely massive. And they've seen an increase in the demand since January alone of over 250x of what the demand was in January. So there is a substantial amount of growth going into this platform. So absolutely massive. So if we click on the statistics page here, the network stats are absolutely mind-blowing on this. So this number here, 8,987 billion tokens, that's actually about 9 trillion tokens, 8.9 trillion, almost 9 trillion tokens running through with the total input and output of their platform here. This is for their LLM models across their APIs and open router with the usage of that. So 9 trillion tokens is absolutely massive. You can see the demand for the platform. So it's absolutely huge what's going on with the platform and the usage that's being created by this. We'll take a look at their X page here. You can follow Chutes on their X page. I'll leave the link for their X page in the description below so you can follow them and get the other links to their website and so on. You can see all the different partnerships on their website, and they have some really massive projects that are talking about them. A lot of different projects, and the Bitcast is talking about them. And then if you go down here, Fetch AI is actually mentioning them and their image generation agent. So Fetch AI is actually talking about Chutes on their platform. And Fetch AI is one of the biggest crypto platforms for artificial intelligence in the world. And the fact that they are recognizing Chutes here sees that you can see the potential for the project being mentioned by big projects like Fetch AI. Could be absolutely massive for this project once we get this bull run actually up and running and artificial intelligence start taking off. Smaller projects like these that are working with these bigger projects could absolutely explode, so kind of keep that in mind. So Chutes is redefining the artificial intelligence compute platform, and if you're interested in actually starting your own LLMs, you can actually go right to the platform and go ahead and dive in and start using them anytime that they want. But go ahead and check out Chutes, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video.